Hey, what is up? What is going on, guys? Joe here, 690 ADV, Radio 690 ADV. Also, don't forget 690ADV.com. You can go sign up. You can get some free decals. We'll ship them out to you. That is back on. Don't forget, we have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/690ADV, where we have 150 plus videos from help to reviews to just talking about motorcycle stuff, because that's really kind of what it's all about. We're just getting into motorcycles all the time, every time. Anyway, thank you for the podcast and stopping in and being part of it. Don't forget to hit subscribe. We're on iTunes, Google Podcast, Spotify, and Spreaker.com. You can find us at Radio 690 ADV on any of those and any of your platforms that you like to listen to your podcasts on. Today's podcast, motorcycle helmets. Great, inexpensive motorcycle helmets that look cool. Yeah, that look cool. If you are just getting into dual sport, or you're already been into dual sport and you're looking for a new helmet, because helmets don't last forever. I don't care what you buy. You can buy Uriah, you can buy Bell, you can buy Sadici. I mean, God, there's so many different types of helmets that are out there, and they go from cheap and they go all the way to really expensive, like Uriah helmets and all that stuff. You've seen mine. It's the Scorpion. It's not too expensive, but it is more than, say, like if you went and bought a lower end Bell helmet, or if you went to Cycle Gear and bought one of theirs, you know, their brand or something like that. And then you can get on Amazon and eBay and all these different platforms and search around, and you can find inexpensive helmets. And it can get a little overwhelming to dig through and find out a helmet that's actually good. And here's the kicker. And when I mean good, I mean that's actually proven, been used, and not only that, it's not heavy. Let's talk about the weight of helmets and why that is such a big deal. Most helmets that are inexpensive are heavy. They use heavier components to build the helmet because it's cheaper. That's how they get them cheap. The kicker is to find a helmet that has been built that is, you know, either you're not going to find a Kevlar based or something like that for under sub $200. It's probably not going to happen, but there is a manufacturer that I'm going to get to in a minute, and I'm going to discuss a little bit about it. And I actually own one of those helmets. You don't see me riding with it a whole lot, just because I like my Scorpion, because it is a modular helmet and it makes it nice. So I can flip it up, I can get a sip of water or whatever I need to do and flip it back down. And it makes it easier when I'm motor vlogging. So what are we talking about? A good helmet that's lightweight and under $200, that looks legit and fits the part. Not only that, it comes in all flavors and colors that will match almost any motorcycle that's out there and any gear that you're wearing, jackets and pants and boots. Well, let's get back to the weight. Weight is a big deal, and the reason weight's a big deal, if you're a seasoned rider, you already know what weight means. Weight equals neck fatigue. Neck fatigue is a big deal, and it is a problem, especially if you adventure travel and adventure tour, because your head already weighs X amount. It's like a bowling ball on a stick. So when you add a helmet to it, you're just adding more weight that your neck muscles have to accommodate for. So over time, with buffeting and all that stuff, and if you don't know what buffeting is the drag that hits the helmet that pushes the neck back, which basically you don't even notice a lot of it when you're riding, because it doesn't, you can't tell. But that's the drag from the wind hitting your helmet and pushing your head back, and you are forcing your neck forward when you're riding. Now, if you have a heavy helmet, guess what? It's going to wear on you throughout the day. It really is. Your neck's going to get sore. You're going to want to get off. You're going to want to go chill. That's why a lot of times if you pull a lot of miles on a bike, you see guys just rip their helmets off because they just want them off because they're just tired of it. It's that buffeting and drag has been literally pushing on that neck, and they've had enough. Their necks, they can feel it. Their neck's getting sore. It's getting fatigued, and it's not a whole lot of fun. Now, The heavier the helmet, you know what I just said, it basically makes it tough on your neck. So you want to try to find a lightweight helmet. Well, the kicker is lightweight usually equals what? More money. That is just plain fact. It is what it is. You can't change it. And it just, it's just the way it goes. I have Araya helmets. I have a Scorpion helmet. I believe it or not, I started out when I first got going because it was budget oriented and it made the most sense. Was a little over $100 helmet was the helmets that they sell at Cycle Gear. And that's how I got started into it. But I started digging into helmets over all these years. And I started realizing like helmets are really a big, big deal because A, it protects you. You only get one head. You can't chop it off. If it gets banged up, it just is what it is. You should always wear a helmet if you're on the road. You bang your head, that's it. It's probably game over. I mean, and that's the true honesty. So a helmet is a big deal. You want something that's truly DOT approved. So that way you're good to go. All right. And that's really what it's all about. It's protecting yourself. So when I'm talking a inexpensive helmet that's really, really good and it looks cool, we're talking sub $200, 4 pounds and under helmet. Now it's 4 pounds shipped. That doesn't mean it weighs 4 pounds. It is shipped. That's the 4 pound weight shipping. I think the helmet, if I'm not mistaken, is like 3 pounds, like 7 ounces. Hate to break the news to you. That's not bad. That's pretty good. That works very, very well. And not only that, the actual visor that's on it, it allows air to pass through. Very little buffeting, built-in goggles, so the sunshade so you can flip them down when you're riding. And not only that, it looks cool. What helmet am I talking about? That's under $200, DOT approved. It's got nice, wide, drop-down screen, your visor for great visibility, and it's light. Goggles, totally fits it. Dual sport, the LS2. Yep, the Pioneer, the V2. I tell you what, I have one of these, and I'm going to do a video on it, and I'm going to show about that helmet and what it has and what makes it cool and all these things about it. But here's the kicker. You can pick that helmet up. Now listen to me. If you want, this is going to be syndicated not only on iTunes, Google Podcasts, and all the other stuff, but down in the description on our YouTube, because this will be syndicated to YouTube, I'll have this helmet and where you can pick it up for about $160 or less on Amazon. Yeah, under $160. It's legit. It fits the part, looks way, way cool. You can't go wrong with it. And a lot of people are like, LS2? What the heck is LS2? Well, let me inform you who LS2 is. LS2 has been around for a really long time. And what they do, they don't farm out their helmet, basically their shells and all that stuff. They do everything in-house. They make their own stuff. And not only that, they make shells for a lot of other manufacturers, and they have to mark it up so they can make their money. They don't discuss it. They don't talk about it. And the reason they don't, because they can't. Because you would be upset because they build it. And then they sell the shells and all that stuff to another manufacturer. And then they put their graphics and their stuff on there and they make it a little bit different. And biff, bam, boom, they now have their own helmet. Well, LS2 is their own manufacturer and they have been around quite some time. Not only that, a lot of your Dakar rally racers, guess who wears those? Yeah, LS2 helmets. So very cool. It's a great helmet. It's not heavy. It's not going to sit there and weigh your head down too much. And it looks super, super cool. You can get them in literally almost 7 or 8 different colors. They come in every size from extra small all the way to XXX. And they fit. They're nice and they breathe. They breathe very, very well. They basically push that air up and over the skull capping on the inside, and it's almost like light air conditioning when you're riding. Very little buffeting on the actual visor itself, and it's an adjustable visor, forward and backwards, so that you can drop that down for the sun in the morning, push it back in the afternoon when the sun's up, and then you get more visibility. Awesome. Like I said, it weighs just under 400 pounds. That's not bad. And at $160 or less, I hate to break the news to you. You won't find a better helmet. Will not going to happen. Don't care who you are. I don't care what you say. You will not find a better helmet. And it's a dual sport helmet, which is also nice. Guess what? You flip up the sunshades. Guess what you have now? They support full goggles, which is really, really nice. And not every dual sport helmet supports goggles. They'll tell you it supports goggles, but you'll put your goggles in there and they get bound up. They don't fit. It doesn't feel right. And you end up taking them off because they don't seat around your nose and around your eyes. Trust me, I own those helmets and it's not nice. So it's really, really cool. So like I said, helmet, DOT approved. It's got a quick release system for the chin strap. And not only that, it's also got the quick release as well around the helmet. So that way, if you're in an accident, the paramedics or something like that, they have pull tabs. They can get that helmet off and the shell off of your head super fast without messing with your neck, which is really, really cool. So LS2, it doesn't matter if you're a dual sporter or not. Here's the deal. They have more than just dual sport helmets. They have off-road helmets. I have a motocross helmet. Love it. It is fantastic. They have street helmets. They have everything. They have all different types of graphics. All you got to do, look them up, LS2, and they're really cool. I'm not sponsored by LS2 by any shape. I would love to, because I would love to own all their helmets because they just make a great, great helmet. But like I said, if you've never heard of LS2 and you're thinking about getting another helmet, look into LS2. Look into the Pannier, the V2, and they, like I said, they come in all different colors. And I think you'll really totally dig the graphics that they have on there. They're not too flashy. They really just kind of flow. Whether you own KTM, Honda, Suzuki, Yamaha, whatever, Ducati, I don't care what bike you're riding, they have a helmet that will basically go with your bike style. 100%. Make no mistake about it. Anyway, LS2 helmets, check them out. I'm going to have a link on our YouTube, youtube.com/69080V. This will be syndicated on there. Check it out. It'll be showing as a podcast. And guess what? It'll be down there in the description. I'll have it in the description too in iTunes if you catch us on iTunes, and you can basically check it out there. Also, Spreaker.com, and you can search for us, Radio 69080V. And it'll be down there in the comments. 100%. Anyway, I'm Joe, 69080V, Radio 69080V. Don't forget our website, 69080V.com. Go sign up, be part of it, be part of the deal, and put your 2 cents in and comment and let other riders know what you think about either A, if you already own some of the things that we talk about, or if you're thinking about getting it and you've got your own research and you want to tell others about it. That would be fantastic, and it really does help out because we have tons and tons and tons of subscribers that are awesome and help all the time. So anyway, I appreciate you. You guys have a great Sunday. Thanks for stopping in and being part of the podcast and listening in. Motorcycle helmets. This is one I've really been wanting to talk about for a while. I'm going to shoot a YouTube video on it. It's just a great manufacturer. They're priced right. It's totally reasonable. You get literally, I'm not lying to you, you're getting a sub $200 helmet that they could charge $450, and it's worth every penny, if not even more than $450. They are fantastic. They fit great. They're just really, really, really nice helmets. You cannot go wrong. You 100% win. You pick up one of these helmets, and they look cool. So anyway, again, Joe 69080V. Thanks for stopping in for the podcast. Don't forget, subscribe, be part of us, and you guys have a great Sunday, and we'll see you on Thursday. Have a great day. 690 out.